Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, August 31st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Baltimore Orioles vs Cleveland Guardians. There are some underlying stats creating value on Cleveland to win this game by multiple runs. First, Lyles has solid numbers overall this season, but he has some of the most drastic home road splits in the majors. He has a 5.85 ERA away from home, which does not bode well against one of the top offensive teams in baseball. Meanwhile, McKenzie has been in his best form during the second half of the season, posting 4 consecutive quality starts since the All-Star break. He is facing a Baltimore lineup that is overrated by the betting market. Our team pick is Cleveland minus 1.5 runs. The total has finished under in each of Baltimore's last 5 games as well as in 27 of the last 39 that the Orioles have played against a team from the American League Central. The total has finished under in 10 of the last 14 games that Cleveland has hosted Baltimore and in 6 of the last 8 home games overall for the Guardians. Our total pick is under 8 runs. Miami Marlins vs Tampa Bay Rays. I will be riding with the Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 in this matchup with the Marlins. Miami has been one of the worst hitting teams in the league this season, and I don't see them warming up at the plate in this one. They are scoring the 4th least amount of runs per game, and they have the 25th lowest overall team batting average. Drew Rasmussen has been on fire as of late, as he will be able to keep the Marlins off the base paths and the scoreboard for the first 4 or 5 innings of this game. He is currently 9-4 with a 2.77 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP. He has also won 4 straight games, as he is on fire right now. Miami is also only hitting .198 against RHP in their last 10 endgames played. They will stay quiet at the plate again in this one, and the Rays will slowly pull away. Miami's bullpen is allowing the 19th most runs per game, and they will be using multiple arms in this game. The Rays will eventually break through and this game won't stay close. The Marlins are allowing the 15th most runs per game, and the Rays are scoring 4.30 runs per game. They will consistently score throughout this game, and the Rays will slowly pull away. Pick the Tampa Bay Rays and lay the run line spread, minus 1.5. The Miami Marlins are 25th in team batting average at .230, 27th in on-base percentage at .295, and 27th in slugging percentage at .364. The Marlins have scored 465 runs, which is also 27th. Jesus Aguilar is leading Miami in home runs with 15 and RBI with 49. Jesus Sanchez is second in home runs with 12, and Gary Cooper is second in RBI with 42. Miami has hit 190 doubles, 18 triples and 114 home runs in 128 games. As previously mentioned, Miami is 27th in runs scored, and the Marlins also have a respectable team ERA of 3.86. Tampa Bay has the 4th best team ERA in baseball at 3.36 and the 7th best batting average allowed with .233. The total has finished under in 10 of the last 14 games that Tampa Bay has played in Miami. Miami has seen the total finish under in 9 of its last 14 at home, as well as in 36 of its last 56 overall. Our total pick is under the total. Cincinnati Reds vs St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals are heading into the month of September in much better shape than they were in 2021. Last season, the Cardinals needed a 15-game win streak to end the season to sneak into a wild card spot in the National League, still behind first place Milwaukee. This season, the Cardinals are more than 20 games over .500 and have built a fairly comfortable lead in the NL Central over last year's champs, the Brewers. The Cardinals' powerful lineup welcomed the change to the Reds' hitter-friendly home, the Great American Ballpark. On Monday night, the Cardinals blasted the Reds 13-4 behind 4 home runs, including 2 by Tyler O'Neill. On Tuesday night in Cincinnati, the Cardinals' bats were silenced by Reds pitching in a 5-1 Cincinnati win. The Cards had just 4 hits, and their only run came courtesy of a Tommy Edman solo home run. Check your lineup card when you watch the Cincinnati Reds play these days, as the team's everyday lineup is now littered with players getting an opportunity to perform, with the departures of players like Joey Votto, Illinois for the season, Tommy Pham, trade to Boston, and Brandon Drury, trade to South Dakota, in recent weeks. Despite the turnover, the Reds have stayed competitive but have struggled to get wins, going just 8-16 since the trade deadline. On Monday night, despite getting 3 home runs from 3 different players, the Reds were pummeled by the first-place Cardinals. On Tuesday night, the Reds pounded out 11 hits and knotted the series at a game apiece with a 5-1 win over the Cardinals. While the Cardinals are certainly happy with their current home at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, they would certainly consider the Great American Ballpark as a potential home away from home. They are hitting .264 at the park and have hit 9 home runs in 7 games heading into Tuesday night's matchup. They will now lick their chops at the prospect of facing Mike Minor for the second time this season. The Cardinals pummeled Minor the first time this season and are 29 versus left-hand pitchers this season. Meanwhile, the Reds are just 15-24 against left-handed pitching this season and were held to just 3 hits in 7 scoreless innings against Quintana earlier this season. The Cardinals will close out this series with a comfortable win. Take the Cards with a run line. The Reds were hoping to build off their series win over the Nationals, but they followed it up by losing their last 2 games. They will try to put an end to their losing streak with a win over the Cardinals, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 5 games. Cincinnati is averaging 4.25 runs per game. Their .241 batting average is 18th in the league. Their .308 on-base percentage is 21st, while their .379 slugging percentage is 24th. Kyle Farmer leads the Reds with a .264 batting average and 58 RBI, while Joey Votto leads the team with 11 home runs. Cincinnati's pitching is one of the worst in the league, with the team giving up 5.12 runs per game. Opponents have a .257 batting average against the Reds, which is 26th in the league. Their 4.98 ERA is 28, while their 1.41 WHIP is 26th. The Cardinals played well over the past week and they've won 5 of their last 6 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Reds, which will give them their 6th win in their last 7 games and increase their NL Central lead. St. Louis is averaging 4.88 runs per game. Their .259 batting average is 5th in the league. Their .331 on-base percentage is 2nd, while their .428 slugging percentage is 3rd. Paul Goldschmidt has been the big bat for the Cardinals and is one of the front-runners for the NL MVP award. He leads the team with a .335 batting average, 33 home runs, and 105 RBI. St. Louis's pitching has been good, with the team giving up 3.97 runs per game. Opponents have a .243 batting average against the Cardinals, which is 16th in the league. Their 3.83 ERA is 12th, while their 1.25 WHIP is 14th. The Cardinals are averaging 4.88 runs per game and 4.83 runs per game on the road. They averaged 7.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Reds. With Cincinnati giving up 5.23 runs per game at home, the Cardinals will go over their average in this game.